Alrighty, welcome back to Daily Leaf TV, and this is an episode series actually that I'm going to start doing, and it's called Danny Lee Debunks. So we're gonna see how easy it is to make a receipt like this with just, minimal things I use on my computer. So let's get into it. Alright, so we have the message right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cut out, a snipping. I'm going to use my snipping tool. As you can see, the snipping tool is right here. Let's see. So I'm going to take a rectangular snip. So here we go. Alright, we have a snip. Now I'm going to let you know right now, for me, because, I know my computer and I know how to do certain things on my computer, messages is, especially on Instagram, an Instagram message, or even an iPhone message for the fact of that matter, is one of the easiest things that can be counterfeit, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. So I took the snip and I'm going to save it. Save as... Okay, we're going to save it as debunk. Danny Lee Debunk. Danny Lee Debunk. Okay, so I'm saving it. Now I'm going to go into my Paint. Open with Paint. Alrighty, so let me close this a little bit. Close that. Close it just a little bit more. Gonna go to View, zoom out a little, and I'm gonna stretch it. And stretch it here. Then I'm going to go back to Home. I'm going to select. And just so I have a good canvas to work from. Now I'm going to open it with, if you want to save changes, don't, because I don't really need it. Now I'm going to go to 3D Paint. Okay, so if I wanted to change, I can always go over here. Let's do white. Make it a little bit thicker. Take this out. Ultimately, anything can be copied and put on here. Alright, so I just wanted to basically take that line out, but as you can see, we have, the majority of the message. And it's just as easy as, if I don't want her to say that I'll pop out, just make it a little bit easier for me and thicken it a little. There we go. Now it looks like she didn't, you know what, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's already been done here, because I didn't put this here. I just copied, all I did was copy the, yeah, it looks like it was already done here when you, just to be sure, let me go back, undo it. Yeah, I didn't even touch anything over here. And that's when I was still editing. So it looks like it might have already been done. Let me go back a little bit more. Maybe I did it. Nope. So, it looks like it was already copied and pasted, because as you remember, all I did was copy the whole area and then put it on here, so I think I debunked it without even having to do all my extras. Why was this part? Why does this look like this? Everything else is formed. Yeah. Alrighty, anyway, back to, debunking the message. So I'm going to go back to where I took it out. Do it over again. again. Sometimes when you do, well, I don't do stuff like this, make up fake accounts and fake, stuff. But sometimes you want to go a little bit smaller, just take your time when doing it. Or she might have, but I don't understand why this is like this unless she copied and pasted. Because I didn't touch that. That's crazy. Alright, so suppose I want to put something else there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, let's see, take this out. Don't need that. Don't save. So what I'm going to do is go to, I guess, text IG messages on PC. Images. Alright, so now I'm just moving things around. I can make it bigger or smaller. It's pretty easy to do. Let's make this a little smaller. It's not that far apart, so let's move it up some. Perfect. Alright, so I simply wanted to show you how to copy and paste. Anyone can do it. I mean, the only things I look at that are a little side-eye or like questionable is when it's actually done on video. As far as just posting, receipts like this, I kind of like look at it with, can I debunk it or not? And then, like with this one, I can debunk it. So, she's gotta have, some kind of video or something like that, or even, FaceTime, and I don't know, something like that. So, I mean, every time things like this come along, I'll try and debunk it with you. Alrighty, so I will see you later. Bye-bye.